Hi, THR family. I'm JJ Finley.
I'm TA.
I'm MC.
And this is the Homeschooling Roundtable. So today we are answering this is actually one of our first videos. So today we are answering a question that we got on our Facebook page about if we plan to homeschool our children in the future and what would the main reason be that you would or you wouldn't. So what y'all's thoughts on that?
I
Duh.
definitely
I'm just kidding.
would.
Sorry.
So, I would definitely because there's just like a lot of drama in school, and you definitely wouldn't want to put your kids through that. And
Yeah.
if the other kids are trying to force your kids to do something, that would not be good. So you definitely don't want to put your child through that. So I think it's best to homeschool your children.
Yeah, I think same for me as well. I think there is a lot more drama. Like, you're going to get drama wherever you are, but a lot of times more in public school than there is like in a homeschool setting, which again, a humongous stereotype is that there is no, you don't get the same drama in public school than you do in homeschool. And that is like, no. Especially if you've been in like a co-op setting or youth group setting, oh my goodness, there's going to be cliques everywhere. There's going to be, drama and all these things. But I think one thing that's really, really important is having a standard of right and wrong that you don't necessarily get in a public school setting. I think, you can get that there, but not as much as you probably would. It's very, very rare to have a kid come out of a public school system and be like, okay, this is wrong because this says so.
Yeah, because they're spending at least 6 hours a day away from their family. And so then you don't get that, that relationship that you would normally get with your family. You don't have that anymore because it's something that you don't have.
Because let's say that your child is in public school and they're like a couple hours in school, not even a couple hours, like hours of school, and then you don't pick them up until because most schools they're in school until like 3 or something like that, 5. And if you want to homeschool, then go ahead. If you want to spend quality time with your child, then go ahead and homeschool. If you don't want them to be like 6 hours in school, then go ahead and homeschool them, and so that you don't have to worry about them 6 hours in school and not having quality time with them.
Yeah, I know a big, ginormous excuse per se from a lot of parents as well. It's okay because we go to church on Sundays, or we still have youth group. A lot of times if you still have youth group or you're in all these activities, that's really, really great. But if you're in school, how many hours a day, okay, and you're doing all these things, you are like, your children are basically being hammered in with all this information of, whatever society. And so you got all this information. However, then you got the 1 day of the week or the 2 days of the week that they're at church. Well, who do you think is going to win? If you're spending more time, meditating on per se of, stuff the school system's trying to tell you, then you have all these things that's going, oh, well, Jesus loves you. And, oh, Jesus loves all the little children. It's like, what do you think they're going to believe? They're spending more time really believing that they're like nothing, okay? And then you got the church that's telling you, well, you are something, but it's only 1 day of the week.
And plus, go ahead.
So in public school, like there's like different like sayings, like people, like some children get confused like with the church and also school, because the school is telling them totally different than what the church is saying. Like they're like, what do I believe at this point?